Hello, thanks for joining me for another GoPro Studio video. What I'd like to talk about today is many of you have seen my GoPro Studio Beginners tutorial video, and I kind of wanted to do a video for those of you that are thinking about maybe upgrading to another program like maybe Adobe Premiere Elements. Now, once you've got to learn editing and things, and just like anything, people are ready to step up maybe to another level since they kind of understand the basics, and when you step up to another level you actually end up getting a lot more ways to do things, a lot more settings, a lot more options, and actually make your videos even better. Now, GoPro Studio is a great program. You can still do a ton of stuff. You can see a lot of things very easily, but you can also in the programs like Adobe Premiere Elements or Adobe Premiere Pro. I personally use, in addition to GoPro Studio, I use Adobe Premiere Elements 12. Now 12 is a couple years old. The newest version is Adobe Premiere Elements 15. And you can download that from the Adobe website, or you can even stop at a place like Best Buy or someplace and pick up the actual disc and have it on hand to load whenever you want. I see here I can upgrade if I want for $80 and so forth, and you can actually buy it right online. So that's a great option. So I wanted to show you some of the differences, what you would see with GoPro Studio and then also with Adobe Premiere Elements. So if we go back into GoPro Studio, one example thing here, I don't have a video in here, but if you pretend you did, you would just kind of have your video, and I did throw a song in here, and I can play it, okay, and it will play, of course, but all I can do is see the clip here. When I say all you can see is the clip of the audio, if you come back here to Adobe Premiere Elements, there's my soundtrack, and you'll notice a lot of good video editors like to jump video or photos with the beat of the music. Well, here's how they do that. The great thing about Adobe Premiere Elements is you can do this drop down right here, and you can see all the levels of the music. For example, up here at the beginning, it's actually a lot quieter, and you can see right up in here it starts to jump up to a little more maybe bass and music, and it really takes off right through here. And all of this is great to see. Another thing you can do real easily is you can adjust that volume level right in here just by moving this up and down, which is great. I love to do that. But again, it's great to be able to see all that right in here. And same with your video clip. Here's my video. Here's a video clip here with the audio in it. I can adjust that up and down. I can go in and set different things to make it maybe not as loud right here, but louder right in here. There's so much you can do with it. I can even delete that video audio out of there really quick also by simply clicking and saying to delete audio, and it's gone. Now we're just going to hear my music that's down below. Another great thing is if you want to overlay some different video clips or put several on the screen at once, you can have all kinds of audio and videos up above to layer them, which is like what I've done here. For example, I came down here to titles and quickly threw a title text in there, and you can make that stretch out as long as you want throughout the video play. You can bring it in even shorter and make it not show up as long, and I can even take it and move it wherever I want to move it to. All these little things are great things to have in Adobe Premiere Elements. And it takes some learning. I mean, I watched a lot of videos online, play around with it a lot, but I tell you, it was an easy transition from GoPro Studio, which I'm not saying to quit using it because I still use it also, and I know a lot of people that do. But if you have just been thinking about, hey, I might want to try a step up to a different editor, well, I would suggest Adobe Premiere. And again, Elements 15 is the newest version that's out. Okay. There's also Adobe Premiere Elements Pro or Adobe Premiere Pro. And I wouldn't suggest stepping right up to that. You sure can, because people learn fast. But I liked moving up to the Elements 12, which I picked up. And so let me just kind of show you here what I was able to do with that text, and you'll see it appear and it'll disappear as it's playing here. Did some slow motion in there also, and I just kind of made that text kind of light colored, and you'll see it disappear right when it goes off, which is kind of nice. And of course there's a lot of different buttons here. You can move frame by frame if you want to find a certain spot you want to cut it at when someone is just entering a part of the video, or maybe someone's just exiting the video and you didn't really want them in there. Wow, it's really easy to just click on these frames and stop it where you want, and you can do a quick little clip right here with the scissors, and I can quickly say, oh yeah, let's delete that video right out of there. And so I'll say delete and close gap, and boom, it deletes it and moves the rest of my videos right into it. So anyway, hope this helped, and if you're thinking about updating, well, there you go. I think you should. Give it a shot and give it a try. It's not expensive software. Hope this helped. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe.